All right. This is more practice with fractions, adding and subtracting, unlike denominators. I'm going to start over here. You will encounter on your mixed review assessment I gave you and on the EOG where you have to add and subtract multiple fractions. You won't always just be given 2. Sometimes you'll be given 3, sometimes you'll be given 4, sometimes maybe even 5, depending on the complexity of the problem. And I guarantee you if they give you 5 different fractions, they'll probably not be mixed numbers. They'll all be proper fractions, okay? So if I am adding and subtracting within this problem, you're probably trying to figure out, Mr. Gray, what do I do first? Does it matter? No. Start with the first 2 you see. Okay? 2 1/2 plus 4 1/6. Okay? 2 1/2 plus 4 1/6. I know my least common denominator. If I multiply these two, I get 12. It ain't the least, but it's the denominators. How do I get from 6 to 12?
6
times 2. Multiply times 2 up here. 1 times 2? 2. How do I get from 2 to 12?
6
times 6. So I multiply times 6 up there, and I get 6. I'm adding 6 plus 2 is 8 over 12. 2 plus 4 is 6. Can I simplify that? Yes. What can divide into both of these?
2.
Bingo. And then you get 4 over.
Oh, you go by 4.
Actually by 4.
Yeah.
Very good, Keontae. You get 2 over 3. So 6 2/3. Now I take 6 2/3 and do what?
Subtract.
Subtract what? 1 and 1/9. Take what's left. Okay. What will be the least common denominator? 3 times 9. Or a common denominator is 27. Okay. Well, how do I get from 9 to 27? Times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. How do I get from 3 to 27?
9.
So 2 times 9 is 18. I'm subtracting. 18 minus 3 is 15 over 27. 6 minus 1 is 5. Can this simplify? Yes. What can divide into both of them? 3.
3. Yeah.
And I get 5 over 9. So my answer.
5 and 5 9.
Very good, Keontae. 5 and 5 nines. Coming over here. If I am subtracting these, I want to set them up vertically. Hand me a better marker, pink on color.
Here you go.
One with some color.
That is definitely not colored, Michael.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, here's one green. Okay. If I stack these on top of each other, separate the whole numbers from the fractions. Okay. I know that it's going to be 30. Because 5 times 6 is 30, so 1 times 6 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30, so 1 times 5 is 5. And I think all of you got there. You got there pretty well. And I'm going to move this one down. You got there pretty well. Can I do 5 minus 6? No. I got to borrow from mine. The 20 becomes a... Here's the trick. I've got to add something to this numerator. Traditionally, we're used to adding 10 because we felt like we took a tenth from the whole numbers. But we didn't. We actually took the amount that was in the denominator. So this becomes 35 over 30. Subtract 6 over 30. So I get 29 over 30 here. Can it simplify? No. 19 minus 13 is 6. So my answer is 6 and 29 over 30. What was that last one?
13 and 1/6 plus
13 and 1/6 plus what?
12
And 4/7. Give me a minute, guys. I'm recording. Okay. If I'm finding a common Denominator, I can just multiply these. 6 times 7, 42. Okay? From 7 to 42, I multiply by 6. So I multiply by 6 up here. 4 times 6 is 24. How do I get from 6 to 42?
7
Times 7. So multiply times 7 up there. And 1 times 7 is 7. 7 plus 24. 31 over what?
42
31 is prime, so it won't simplify. And 13 plus 12?
25.
So 25.
Yes!
31 over 42.
Let's get it!
Okay?